Oracle EBS P2P, that is Procure to Pay cycle, is a business process including requisition, quotation, purchasing, receipt, air invoice, and payment of the respective supplier. Will show the steps along with the database transactions. Here main modules are inventory, purchasing, payable, and general ledger. In purchasing module will show 5 steps: requisition, RFQ, quotation, purchase order, and receipt. First, a requisition is a purchasing document which is created by the employer when they require any good or service. After requisition approval, RFQ, that is request for quotation, will create RFQ for the supplier. There are three types of RFQ: standard, bid, and catalog. Third, quotation. Quotation are received from supplier against particular RFQ, and the receiver of the RFQ enters into the system. Purchase order. There are four types of purchase order, namely standard, blanket, planned, and contract. Standard purchase happens when we purchase directly from supplier. Blanket purchase is a long-term agreement from single source. Planned purchase is the agreement placed when we know detail of the product to buy in a specific period but not sure about the delivery date. Contract purchase is agreement with the supplier without indicating the good that we will purchase. Finally, receipt of the good. In payable, in accounts payable, there are three steps. There are 3 or 4 steps: invoice, payment, and general ledger. Invoice contain information about the customer purchase. It serves as a record to the transaction and outlines all details related to the sales, including item, purchase quantity, payment, price, due date. Second, payment. Once invoices are created and approved and accounted, then we create payment to the supplier. Finally, all transactions are posted to general ledger. GL contains the journal entries. Now we'll see the total process in the system. We are in application developer responsibility and we'll navigate to purchasing responsibility. Purchasing Vision Operation USA. Firstly, we'll create a requisition. We'll open the requisition form. Requisition is the first form or first step for our P2P cycle. Here the unit name is automatically populated. There are two types of requisition: internal requisition and purchase requisition. We will take a item, let's say F20000. It is a paper type of item. We'll set a quantity of 10 and price is 50 USD. Click the distribution button. We'll select the charge account. Again we'll select the need by date. and finally save the transaction. The requisition is created. We'll take the requisition number input to do final processing. Now we are approving the requisition. Okay. Now in summary requisition, we will search with the requisition number, find. Here is the requisition number. It is in approved status. We will able to see the status from tools, then action history, submit and approve. We'll go to database level. Here pure requisition headers all is the requisition table. Where segment 1 is the requisition number. The requisition is the saved in the database. This is the header. Will copy the header ID for the line detail. So we'll select the lines of the table for the line detail. Pure requisition lines all contain the line item. Again copying the line ID to toad to query the distribution level. Here we query the pure requisition distribution all table. POREQ distribution all where requisition line ID is equal to 585242. We'll query the PO action history table with the employer ID of the preparer of the requisition. Here lots of data are showing. We'll sort the data with the last updated date column. And the latest transaction are showing, which is similar to the requisition entry date time. We'll create the RFQ. Here three types of RFQ. We are selecting standard, then RFQ close date, ITMA is F20000. Click the term button. Payment term COD, cash on delivery. Then click price breaks 20 quantity is 10, and finally saving it. Copying the RFQ number 312. Now we are changing the status. The status is active. We are saving it. In the database level, the table name is PO headers all. Searching it with the segment 1312, and type lookup code is equal to RFQ. So the row is created. Now we are checking PO lines all, where PO headers ID is equal to 298890. So everything seems okay. We are checking the price break data. PO line location all. PO lines location all, where PO line ID is equal to 370254. Here quantity is 10, as it was showing in the price break window. We have to mention the supplier's name from which we will take the RFQ. We are providing two suppliers detail here. We are saving the task. The associated data are saved in the PO RFQ vendors table, where PO headers ID is equal to 298890. Two rows are showing for the two suppliers accordingly. Now to create quotation, go to tools, copy document window, action, enter RFQ, type standard quotation, supplier, office supplies, then OK. Quotation document number 505. This is the quotation window. We are querying the quotation form with the quotation ID 505. We are changing the status of the quotation to active. Price break is similar to previous. We are We are approving all orders based on reason. All orders based on reason quantity. The three steps are completed. The header lines and location tables are similar to previous steps. Just we will change the lookup code is equal to quotation and segment value is 505. We are taking the header ID to check the line data and then line ID to check the location salt table, PO line location salt table. So quotation is done. We are going to make a purchase order. This is the purchase order from supplier office suppliers incorporation, site New York. Item is F2 0000 is our testing item. Quantity 10. Currency is equal to USD. Payment terms COD, cash on delivery. Now click the shipment button, distribution, select the PO charge account. It is automatically selected based on previous setup. We are saving the transaction. We will copy this number for further use. That is, we will query the database based on this number. Again, the tables are same as the tables used in quotation. Here segment 1 is equal to 56588 and lookup code type lookup code is equal to standard. According to we will query the PO lines all and PO lines location all table with the header ID and line ID. Select start from PO distribution solve. This table is associated with the finance model. Will query with the line location ID. Code combination ID is related to finance model. We are approving the purchase order. It can be forwarded, but this time we are just setting it to submit for approval. Now the status is set to approved. Another step is receiving, then receipt. Select organization V1 vision operation. It is actually the GRN or good receipt note. We'll search with the purchase order number, find. Six by double eight, find. This is the receipt data automatically generated. Supply name is here. Supply name is here. In the line level, we are selecting the row, set the location, V1, New York City. We are saving the data. Message is showing need to select a different GL date. We are selecting a back date. And data is saved successfully. We are copying the GRA not good receipt number 9074. We are going RCV shipment headers. Where receipt number is equal to 9074. And lots of data are showing. We are going the line data RCB shipment lines where shipment header ID is equal to short descending by created. So this is the row. So the shipment data ID is equal to 771432. Here is our entered item. Moving back. Now changing responsibility to payable vision operations USA. We'll create AP invoice based on the purchase order number. Enter in the PO number. Supplier and site is selected automatically, putting the invoice date invoice number. We are copying the invoice number into it for further use. For the time being, we are entering invoice amount here. Click the match button. Find it with the PO number to make a PO matching invoice. Check the match check item. Transaction is completed, so total amount is 500. This amount should be set to the invoice amount in the header label. Again, save the transaction. We are validating the invoice. It may take some time. Now query the database. Select start from AP invoices all. Where the invoice ID. Invoice number is equal to test 26 October 2003. Select start from AP invoice lines all. Where invoice ID is 566079. In the form the invoice is validated, we can do create accounting, but we are not doing it now. We are moving to payments entry, payments. Trading partner is office supplies Inc. Selecting it. Site is New York. Payment date need to be entered. Backdated. Bank the bank account, selecting the account number ending with 619. Click the enter or adjust invoice. Payment process profile need to be entered. Select USD. Selecting check USD. Click the enter adjust invoice button. Invoice number needs to be selected. Test 26 October 2003. Select OK. Save the transaction. Transaction is completed. In todo querying, AP invoice payment solve. Where invoice ID is equal to 56079. It is okay. Again select star from AP checks all. Where check ID is equal to check ID, select the check ID from the previous query. Add the check details. Another table is AP invoice distribution solve. Where invoice ID is equal to 56079. Here we get the accounting information. Using request, we need to put the transaction to general ledger. Submitting a request. Transfer journal entries to GL. Ledger. Vision operation USA. End date 20 October 2003. General ledger base name test 2 base 2023. Submitting the request. It will take time. We are moving forward to general ledger application. Journal, enter, find the journal based on the base number. The base number is not created. So this is our P2P cycle.